Alright, so this is my screensaver. It's the Black Hills, Grandfather Mountain. And it also plays with shadow and angle. And it tells a history of Anawarakawa and Angwe Onwe of Anawarakawa. It no longer looks like that today, but you could follow. Everything is meant for you to follow by shadow or by shadow color or shadow and angle on the hills here, Grandfather Mountain. Now, of course, we all know what it looks like today. This is what it looks like today. That right there is right there. That's right there. That's millennia history. They talk about cancel culture and cancel history. This is an example of that right there. It took millennia for this to get done. And you've seen what they've done to it. And people don't show you the angle. And I have the tools that probably did it. You know, there's shapes and things in this that are consistent with all of that, you know. Again, it's all in angle and how I hold it and look at it. But these are drill bits that did some of that. Some of them had lubricant, sand, and grit to help get down in there, you know, get down in these places right there, because that's how they did it. You know, they tell you that's how they did it. There's even directions on them showing you that that's how they did it. This would have been one that had some of that grit and stuff to help get down in that hard. This is like table rock. This is extremely heavy. And then they've all been retired and turned into mini versions of that. And all these contain all of that too. Just depending on, you know, how I hold it, the angle, and time of day sometimes. Some of these were even used for wood and porous materials, limestone caves. And then polished off with a smooth one like this, the other end or something. Now, these helped do that, man. I'm pretty sure before they became what they are. And some of this might have been just tools they recovered from a shipwreck or something, or a tragedy. So that's another part of what I'm doing. Now I have more effigies right there. That tells us a lot of story of the megafauna. These tell a lot of, this has the giant octopus, definitely. This has Ichthyosaurus. That has the cave bear, and that has the cave bear. They all have faces in them that they're supposed to have. You know, and then I got a snake right there, and there's more to come. There's more marble down here that they use these to quarry. But as far as culture vultures and canceling culture, that's what's happened to the Ongwe people, the Haudenosaunee, and the Seneca Nation peoples. Later. Okay, this is an assortment of masonry drill bits, and also wood. You know, the big thick trees. That's why that would be sharp and beveled to go down and penetrate into like porous materials and tree for like fortifications. And you know, of course they all have effigies, but these little marks right here show you what they do. It shows you how it drills all the way through, you know, porous materials. They all do that. They all show that. And there are different types of materials: granites, petrified vertebrae. Even this shows you. It drills down in. Now this one used like all this right here was like a grit, so that it would make it the smooth surface jagged and scored up enough that it would, between the weight and the friction, drill a hole right down through it. There's an arrow pointing right there. I got it upside down. It's supposed to be pointing down, and that's what it does. Now, these are all retired and turned into what they were. They may have been salvaged from a shipwreck, or were gonna be at some point in time used for trade, and then after whatever happened to make them become pretty much a historical record of what happened with these people that are associated to these, is all contained in this. In fact, that's what they say, the oral traditions will come back. This is where they're coming back from. I'm pretty sure. I've already figured out quite a few of them. But that's a little history on these, because I'm getting ready to show you like monolithic structures these were used for. To drill down in, granite mountains, like the Gagosa story with Twisty Face. You'll see Twisty Face in all of these, man, all of them. But I'm getting ready to go into some more detail with the mountains that were carved with some of these, actually, probably, and that may be why they got retired. Like this might have done a little bit of something up at Niagara Falls. You never know. Might have done a little something up in the Black Hills. You never know. I do, and they did. That's why I'm saying that. But and they all turn into different things because of different stories they have associated to them. Paleolithic, Jurassic, modern, everything. Megafauna. Later.